Experiencing technical difficulties. Hello, 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 and welcome back, friends. DJ Zed, fire up a little music. Welcome, 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 folks. The incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety gaming live stream show Extravaganza is not prepared with its slideshow. C-Tech Studio proudly presents the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's almost daily variety gaming live stream show Extravaganza. I have, oops, here, I meant to go here. Hello, friends, and welcome. I have been under the weather since the end of my last stream, like immediately after that evening, or morning, or whatever it was, after I finished the last episode. I just started a very subtle but ever increasingly intense decline into some kind of something. It unfortunately reminds me very much of my early days when I think I had COVID, although that happened right before the thing that what was it called? Right before the pandemic was even announced. So it might not have been, but it also probably could have been. I never did figure out a way to find out. I am feeling marginally better now, but I also am doubting some of my life choices, like giving in to the urge to go get myself my once daily just ginormous thing of coffee. Anyways, my point being is I'm out of it. And I'm 60-40 worried that I'm gonna get worse, even though I felt slightly marginally better today, like better enough to try live streaming. Yesterday, I didn't get out of bed, and I was in like generalized discomfort and the occasional feverish actual like pain. No coughing yet. I mean, a little bit of coughing, but none of that like itch. Then who knows? I'll probably just make it all worse by drinking coffee and staying up late. Although I did sleep a lot, I still feel really out of it. Blah, 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 woe is me. Here we are. A date I didn't want to miss. The arrival of Avowed, a brand new, theoretically cutting edge and presumably stunningly beautiful RPG. We're going to check it out. This will be our first impression review of it. It's maybe very short because I may progressively get more and more out of it. I'm not on any drugs or medication. I generally avoid those until it gets really bad, which some people would say is wrong. I do like preemptive stuff, so like I've been on my Zycam, and except for indulging in the coffee, I've been hydrating and all that. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's go check out the game card for this game. It's just landed today, so we're gonna check it out. Let's watch the little video first. Let me put you in the raw feed. Mute my DJ Zed, thank you very much. You can ease on out of there. Boom. All right, friends, I'm gonna turn up the Xbox volume so you get a nice, beautiful sound coming through. I'm gonna mute myself so I can listen on the speakers and no echo chamber. We'll see what this trailer looks like.
Ambassador Volshin Yilgar at your service. His Majesty names you our Imperial Envoy, an extension of the throne's authority. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. The source of the Blight eludes us still. Just be careful. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores. And the Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you. But let's not dwell on unpleasant matters. The Living lands is fractured. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. There is no easy path from here, for you or any of us. So you will decide. The choice is yours, as will be the consequences. History waits for you, Envoy. Go meet it.
Is it just me, or are there a lot of a lot of the most recent RPGs have all centered around a chosen envoy going to an island with mysterious, magical, blighty circumstances, and to try to save it on behalf of the one empire in the world that they've built that is like a worthy empire? That's interesting. Like, except for Dragon Vale, or whatever that one's called, the dragon. Everything's been about like an island that's got corruption or a remote land that you must travel to like fight the corruption. Lately, ugh, I'm already feeling gross, so I don't know how much longer I've got. But let's find this game in my collection. I should be up and running and ready. Not up and running, but it should be ready to actually launch. We got the update. All right, friends. I'm excited to see what this looks and plays like. I'll be honest in my response. If for whatever reason, if the buttons layouts is too weird and if the mechanics are too clunky, I may be pretty blunt about that and not play it. It's always 60-40 when a brand new game comes out. But anyways, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, not Dragon Vale. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma 2, don't they go to an island in that one? Aeternum, totally an island. Throne and Liberty, maybe? Anyways. And then the most recent one has also been an island thing. What was the last little RPG we were playing? It's one of these. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's fire up the game and enjoy the onboarding and proceed from there. Okay, apparently I was wrong. Let's update it some more. The update was in the update list. Eternal Strands, wasn't that an island thing too? Anyways, sorry about that. I had the pre-install bit over in my external hard drive from which it would not launch, right? And so today, knowing that it had already dropped, I moved it, and then while it was moving, I looked to see if there were any updates, and of course, there was an update for Avowed. And then I left it finishing its move to the expansion card, which is playable like the internal drive is for the Series X games. And the update was missing from the update list for whatever reason. So I presumed that it was already updated. I guess I could have hit update thingamahoo again. Hey, noodles. I'm excited to add one more game to the list of way too many games and not enough time to play them all in. But I am interested to see how this story unfolds, how similar it is to the other ones, how different it is to the other ones. Oh, also, mid-season refresh is about to hit on Call of Duty. If not tomorrow, the next day. So we'll be revisiting it. We'll be jumping back in just a minute. But humble flex, I totally finished. Like when I first started playing Call of Duty, I could not finish the grind on special events. The challenges were too specific. I couldn't just choose to do those things. I was still figuring it out. It has taken me all through Modern Warfare 2 and 3 to get to where I'm at now in Black Ops 6. Which I'm still not, I always say this and I will always say it again. I'm not pretending to be some top tier Call of Duty player. In fact, I openly promote that I am a Call of Duty noob on a journey. I'm just trying to find that audience of support to help me get through that journey of getting better and better at that game. But I'm also just making up for lost time on video games in general. I loved video games growing up. Old school gamers started playing games before we could buy a console, or at least before our family bought a console. I think our first console for gaming was the Atari 2600. Not exactly the very first platform, but one of the first that was a breakout hit that broke away from the computer early adopting nerds into the mainstream. I didn't know anybody that owned any of the previous gaming consoles, which there weren't that many. But everybody I knew had an Atari 2600. Well, not everybody, but it was super popular. All right, this is the last few percentage points always take the longest. Why is that? I've always wondered. Is it because technically I can conceive of some reasons that as it gets closer to the end, it slows down to verify things or to do a double check to make sure everything's clean. I don't know. That's just one theory. There we go. All right. Base game and DLC sales. All right. Here. Okay. Let's get back into the rough feed. Let's check out this game and see what it's like. We just experienced a short little mini disconnection event, but I think we seem to be back to it. That was just opening credits bits. I'm gonna pop over real quick to see what's going on. Follow me. Oh no, wait, I don't want you to miss it. Auto-saving function, yay. Alright, we're gonna leave it here real quick. Let's jump over to see what's what. Hello, Tar Heels! Thank you for joining the TikTok chat. Although I doubt you're there anymore. Okay. I don't know what's going on with all these disconnect alerts. Sometimes it doesn't even show a disconnection over here on the bar graph or on the line graph, whatever this is. We did get a weird spike up and then a dramatic drop. Maybe that's the disconnect, I guess. Anyways, all right, let's click through these things on this. Dark circle is very visible. I was wondering, I forgot I had the mic profile. I was wondering because in the video footage, and I haven't seen a lot of video footage, I usually try to avoid being overexposed to like potential. Let me lower the volume. So I generally avoid overexposure to like trailers and things like that because I want to have a clean, unbiased first impression. I like a little bit of tease, a little bit of suspense, but not like, there's nothing worse, in my humble opinion, than when a trailer for a game, or this happens way more often in movies because movies are much more compact and much more easily reduced into trailer time scale. Like, there's nothing worse than when you see a trailer and you're like, oh, I don't need to go see the movie because that trailer gave me all the plot points. Like, I can't stand that. Less often does it happen in video games, but I still don't like to get overexposed. So I did notice, my point being, I noticed that in the game, some of the shots are third person and some of the shots are first person. And now that it's an option here in startup, I don't know which one I want to pick. Generally speaking, I've always thought I liked third person better. But Call of Duty has converted my brain to be ready to work in first person. I'm sure we can change these whenever. Why is these are 100 and this is at 0? Those are really interesting choices as defaults. But whatever. Crouch mode. Oh yeah, toggle. Sprint mode. Totally toggle. Hit flash mode. This effect provides immediate feedback during combat, making it easier to recognize successful hits. Disabled visual flash effects. Feedback will never be present. Flinches only. Visual effect feedback will only be present on successful hits that cause the character to flinch. Flinch is only, I guess. Attacks. Move towards target. Yes. Alright. Let's accept these as they are. We'll have to make a decision about third person or first person. But I think just to let the game show us what it is, the way its default seems to be first person. So let's accept that and get into it. I'm gonna mute myself and enjoy the audio on speakers for a bit because when I'm ill, like that headset headache kicks in even faster. So forgive me for that. I'm gonna be less than chatty, so I apologize. Oh, before we start, let's go take a quick check on TikTok. Come with me through the portal of infinity. Make up a little song. Taxi, Brenneth something, user something, Evelyn Rangel. Thank you guys all for coming in. Hello, come in. Don't be shy. Please say hi. I am feeling under the weather, so I apologize. Alright, we're going to drop a little bit. Sorry, I understand that I put out a mixed signal, particularly on TikTok, actually on all my social media, because on one end of the spectrum of the things I post about, it's very political, it's very much a critique of certain movements that I cannot abide by and that I cannot bend the knee to. And then it's video game content. So I think some people come for the politics and then are like, what is this video game content? And then people come for the video game content and then they find the political stuff and they're like, what the fuck is with this political stuff? I can't help it though. Anyways, hello to TikTok live audiences. I drop a few chats there. Hopefully they get noticed. My voice sounds fine and I realize that. I feel silly saying, I feel really sick, because I do. It's all up here, like in the center of my head, down the back of my spine, and then like pretty much at every joint, there's just like a gross, icky, flu, fevery type ache. I don't know if I'm feverish. I don't think I am. I think I flared up the first night, because I know like I woke up in a puddle of sweat after my first sleep, after that last episode. But anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling under the weather, comma. Okay, anyways. Why is it duplicating my chats? It's really weird. Okay, we're back over here. Back over here. Let's get back to the game. We're going to have to... One of the things I want to do over the course of the next several weeks, once we get back into Xbox, once we get back into Call of Duty and check in with that, make sure we're not falling behind on anything, is to do like a few days worth of, here's all my RPGs that seem to have a lot in common. Okay, here we go.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back.
Whoa.
And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
That's a wild backstory. You were born a god-touched mutant. Okay. So, does everyone have... Wait a minute, I'm confused. That's the guy that was talking about... Is this supposed to be us? Alright, what is going on? We got presets over here. Confirm override. Alright, does everyone have the mushroom infection? Like, it looks like everyone's just like chill with, we got fungi growing all over our face. I thought we were going there to fight the fungi. That's interesting. Like, what is going on? That is weird. Everyone is covered in gross things on their face, and I don't like any of it. What is that? How, like, normal can you make a character? I don't like this whole... Are the mushroom people the ones that are godlike? Alright, you hail from the Aedirn Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Aedir is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms, okay, there are elves, and formed by their eventual alliance. Your emperor chose you to journey to the living lands to investigate the Dream Scourge. So we can make characters. They all look really. I mean, I love the whole diversity thing. That's great. But what's with the, like, mushroom face temperature? I've never seen a color temperature adjustment before. Oh, we have a first-time chatter. Let's see. Oh, you're actually a real person and not someone trying to violate terms of service. I actually have to read your chat. Hello and welcome, Colm Holmes. You are godlike. Basically, you have those growths no matter what. You can minimize them though in the character creator. Oh, cool. Everyone will see you're a godlike though, even if you minimize the aspect. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I was just confused. A little bit, just because based on another game where there's also sort of like a fungus infestation going on. You're out there to fight those. And I think I just made that assumption whenever I saw this first trailer. So that's very interesting. Thank you. That's easy to not realize. Hold on. Especially since... There we go. Is that better? Each game pumps out the volume to Streamlabs at like totally different levels. So sometimes it makes sense to have it at near max volume and sometimes it does not. Awesome, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I usually try to double check that before we get too far along. But first time playing this. Okay. So, oh, look at this. Interesting. We got a basic default on faces. Ugh. And then godlike features. You're a godlike. Oh, look at that. I would have. Thank you so much, Colms Holmes. But yeah, I feel silly that I display godlike facial features in-game. NPCs will still react to your godlike features. I see. So like if I really can't stand them, I can hide them. Well, I'm okay, this is interesting backstory, too. I'm sure you've already read this. How am I supposed to pronounce your name? Also, my eyes are going brutal. It's so brutal. And I'm not used to the putting the glasses on back and forth. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you have never learned which god touched your soul. Okay. Interesting. All right, so there's all these things. Okay, so I've got different choices. Godlike hair features. Whoa. So, which one do I like the most? I don't know. Colme means 3. It just rhymes with Holmes in my language. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Just call you Holmes. All right, Holmes. All right, homie. Out of curiosity, which language is that? It rhymes in your... Isn't it fun how some things rhyme and other things don't rhyme because of the way languages are different? I'm fascinated by language. Look at that. You can change a lot of things. Preset colors. Woo. Can I make them? Is this for eye still? Oh yeah. I like purple. Let's go purpley. That looks more red than I want it to be purple. Now it looks like it's red. Now I go more red. Oh, and then it looks really dark. Finnish! Oh, that's cool. I think I was just watching a movie from Finland. Or was it one of the neighbors there? Forgive me if this is the wrong country, but... And the only reason I can't quite remember is because I put it on in the middle of being under the weather, and I kind of fell asleep through most of it. But the Are murders... I'm sorry if that's a different country, but it was interesting. I need to go back and actually rewatch it, not under the grossness of being mostly sick. I still feel... Part of me is like, what the F am I doing? I shouldn't be playing right now. No, I don't like extra dots. It's already splotchy enough. Extras. Oh. Whoa. What's this? Attributes. Okay, those are the things that matter. The things that matter to me start over here. Everything else is like, meh. Like, I just want a cool looking lady. Norway! Yes, it was spelled Are. And it's like a small town. I should know better. There's a little umlaut or something above the A. Oh, I just forgot. They mentioned the big city that she's from. There's like a police detective, and she's on leave for reasons that you don't know about at the beginning of the show, and then you find out it's like, ooh, questionable. But then you find out it's all good. She leaves. Where is she? Where was her big city? Is it Stockholm? Maybe it was Stockholm. I don't know. I'm terrible. Yes, it's a fictional series. It's based on a book, I think. On Netflix. Awesome movie. Awesome show. I still have 2 episodes to get through. It's a limited series, and I just finished the first series. Oh. No. Honestly, Holmes, I like fictional. I like movies and TV shows about fictional crimes. I am not a fan of those real crime docudramas. A, they're repetitive. B, it's mostly filler. C, they don't actually answer any questions. They just hype all the crazy. And I don't know. There's just like a formula, and it's all the same. And usually the interviewers I don't know. But a good film about criminal events, that can get really interesting to me. But then again, I've always been more of a movie guy than a true crime documentary. Yes! I'm so sorry. I should have realized that. I should know beautiful countries better. I'm not one of those people that is unaware that there's a difference. I just wasn't sure which one it was. And I was stabbing. And it was just I was hoping it was your country, because then that would have been a fun coincidence. Okay, anyways. Yuck. That feels like the beginning of a coughing problem. Complexion color. Just like another... These coloration choices are really intense, but also complexion. Oh, now we've got makeup, scarring or tattooing. This looks, I guess these are scarification tats or whatever you call those. That one's kind of cool. It's got a Spider-Man vibe though. That one just looks like you've got some horrible disease. That one looks like you're Simping for Xbox. Anyways, if I'm glad we connected on that, and even though I apologize, it was the wrong country. That was cheesy of me. Whoa! Now we got magic eyeline makeup. Do we have different colors? Can we pick the colors, or is it just going to be amount? Oh, I guess intensity. I want a nice purple. Everything purple. Bloop. I like purple. Anybody notice the trend there? Okay. I don't think I want any crazy makeup. Huh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's read this. Let's read your most recent comment out loud. Because this may be a bit of a spoiler alert, because I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the game, but I don't mind you mentioning it. You're now at the point of no return. And I understood that, so no worries there. So about the game, I started playing on the early access, rock on, and I'm now at the point of no return. Yeah, I understood that the first time. As in the last fight. So like, there's a final boss fight of some kind. Kinda sucks you can't keep playing after the story. As in, like, there's no sandbox mode, or... I mean, yeah, anyways, I think I know a lot about the game, so feel free to ask. Yes. Oh, totally. Yeah, no sandbox mode. And I wasn't expecting it out of this one. Usually sandboxy games, they, like, make a big deal out of it. And they're like, there's gonna be a sandbox. So you got this with the early access, and you're like, you're there. You finished it. Yes. Wait, is that the hair? What's the matter here? That's not the same hair I have. Oh! I just changed her face by accident. Idiot, I meant to change her hair. Now I don't know which default face it was. Was it this one? No, that looks totally different than what we started with. And thank you very much for offering that. That's interesting. I wonder if there's any kind of, maybe you know this, maybe you've already looked it up and confirmed yes or no. Is there any kind of New Game Plus kind of system? Like the big deal with Starfield, even though I'm nowhere near the end of that game, because I've got way too many games that I'm trying to play on my live stream and not enough time to play them all in. Because I'm making up for lost time where I couldn't play video games for a really long time. What the F? Why doesn't it... There we go. That's the hair we've got right now. I haven't looked it up, but I think it's one and done. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, even without a New Game Plus system, you can always play through the game again and make different choices. I don't know how much of a choice-driven storyline this one claims to have. It might not. It might be straight through, right? It might just be, there's nothing you can do. That's super cool. I like that hair. But also... Wait, I want to change the color. Can we make it purple? Fruit color. Is there no purple colors? This has got purple over here. Get over here. Purple. That was blue. That's pink. Purple. There it is. Nope. There we go. Highlights. Are we gonna go with purple and green? Maybe. If it looks right. Oh, is there a brightness? Missed the brightness. Come here, purple, get brighter. There it is. Did you? Okay, so you basically effectively have finished the game, and I appreciate, yeah, like not wanting to. Oh, interesting. So as for character builds, there's basically a free respec, so you don't have to start a new game to try new builds, which is good in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. The funny, you know what I do sometimes, even in an MMO, and unless, you know, I find out later that the game's like, what are you doing? You don't need to do that. I will build one of every class, and then rotate through them until I figure out which class and its tacticals I like best. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm not gonna put facial hair. Human. Do I want to make her elfin? Yeah, I do agree that respecking, having a good respec built-in system. Oh wait, her eyebrows don't match. Bloop. Will this change her eyebrows? Or eyebrows not counted as part of his facial hair? Never mind. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it didn't change her eyebrows. Dude, it's comedy. Okay. Maybe eyebrows are over here somewhere? Brows. There we go. I like how archy they are. Nope. Boom! We finally found eye color, or eyebrow color. Okay, let's see what you got to add here. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll say that guns are pretty cool, especially the blunderbuss, whatever they call it. Arquebus. Okay, all right, good to know. I don't consider that a spoiler, I just consider that a good recommendation. Let's go more pink. Why is her eyebrow color not changing? Oh wait, you know what? Oh, there it is. And is there another one? Nope. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with that. Blah, blah, blah. Mouth, ears, whatever. Okay. We already did all that. Background. Oh, I'm a dual wielder. Go way back from when I first tried playing D&D back in the day. Like way back in the day. Rock on. Rock on. Okay. Let's see about these backgrounds. Alright. Our Arcane Scholar. Your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Alright, so there you go. After graduating with honors from Bangalore Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learned. That sentence feels like me. Oh, yeah, thank you. You're watching on Twitch, yeah? It does. It blocks a bunch of stuff. And so does my head, my face. We can go over here. I'm always open to different things. And yeah, I've actually moved this all around a lot. I'll tell you something else, Holmes. It's the first time I've had like a real person that actually has interesting things to talk about the game instead of oh, come here. Oh, what did I just do? I just moved the scene, not the page. Okay. Where was I? Live scene. There we go. Chat. That's the iPad. Live scene. Xbox. Alright. Webcam. Chatbox. Anyways. My setup still could always go with a little bit more cleanup. Court Harbor. When your village crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the torches and pitchforks and fled to High Crown, where the Emperor recognized your talents and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystic. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. Noble Scion. Hopefully that's a little bit better, even though it like doesn't quite fit right. I'd have to go and tinker with the bounding box. Oh, I know what I could do to fix that. Hang on. I end up moving these around a lot anyways, because each game is a little bit different. On this side, it's blocking the view of my character, though, unfortunately. But that's fine. I guess that's... Come here, you. There we go. That looks a little bit better, even though it's totally blocking my character. Here, we'll bring you over here. And we will hide this. I guess we could have just hidden it over there, too. The Noble Scion. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and successions... You know what's fascinating? It tells you this will pick your starting weapon, but it doesn't tell you what weapons! Out of curiosity, Holmes, which did you pick? And did you ever respec? When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself out on the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at the court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. It doesn't actually pick your starting weapon. Oh, I see. Okay. It says right there, though, your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon, but it doesn't, huh? Vanguard Scout. Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. I see. War hero. You're distinguishing yourself in the field of battle, fighting violent Scainite uprising, and the Emperor honored you with his place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars are less obvious than others, but you wear them with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty. Alright. It's also just kind of the more fun background story. Alright, here we go. Points. Max for character creation is 3. Oh, for each of these characters. Or each of these attributes. Lots of mage talk, huh? So then, yeah, probably best to give it... I wonder what happened. Let me just strip them all down to 1. I have 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the one you recommended. I went with the, can I still look at it? Yeah, the Arcane Scholar. That is the one you recommended, right? Yeah, the Scholar. Now I'm just futzing around with points. I'm always particular. I've got 2 more. Intellect. Nice. Yup, you can be a scholar even if you're using two-handed weapons and bashing their brains. Yup. I mean, scholars can be crazy too, right? Can be brawlers. What was the default? I already messed that up. I don't remember what the default was. Mm-hmm. Zero resolve. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. +5 maximum stamina, 12-second wind efficiency. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I kind of figured that's got to be... Actually, that's... Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right. We're going to go with that. Game difficulty, normal. Let's hear the... Oh, let's put on the headsets and hear her voice. Those all sound the same to me. Okay. Display identifier in player character sheet. Oh, I forgot. Even my character has smudgy hair. Alright, we'll leave it like that. Oh, we can respec those to begin. Also, cool. I appreciate giving confirmation of things that I wasn't entirely sure of. Should I bother with a... Alright. The background is one thing you cannot respec. That makes sense. Which is fine. Worst case scenario, if I want to find out if it makes any difference, I can always play the game again. If I ever get to finish it. Oh my god, that just makes me think of how many games are totally not in any way, shape, or form complete. Alright, I guess we're ready to start. Here we go. Ooh, how pretty. That's the part I'm excited about, is that this game looks gorgeous. Look at that! Look at that critter! Alright, my stream... You haven't played the other backgrounds yet either? We just experienced a mini stream interruption event, but apparently we're back. We bounced right back. Okay, what is going on? There's this prolonged neon color lemur scene. Everything looks gorgeous. Ugh. How much does this game...
What do you know of the living?
Oh, they're gonna explain stuff. I'm gonna be quiet now.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us.
Okay, you see my confusion, right?
To the Empire itself.
That is really pretty.
I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
6 weeks later is off the coast of the living lands. Look how pretty that is. Oh my god, it looks gorgeous. So you wrote earlier that your game runs amazing. That's epic. I'm playing on an Xbox. So who knows, like, like, whether or not that's going to be similar. Or if it's going to look quite as good, but I understand what you're saying. I used to build PCs. So, like, I know what it means to be, like, at max settings and unable to do a thing. Okay, but my confusion about, like, this God-touched situation... Hold on, let's see if they're explaining more stuff yet. Oh, I guess I just woke up. Talk about a video game cliche that's just never going away. And you wake up, stranded on a deserted island. Like, I have lost count of how many games open that way. But okay, so okay, good. Hang on. It does pause. No, but so I'm glad that it's eventually going to explain it to me. That's great. And I'm sure that I'm just letting ideas from other games, like, get in the way. But even with this opening bit, like, the creature got infested with some kind of spore spreaded, some kind of fungus. It's given Last of Us vibes, right? And there's been a bunch of games recently where there's something like that going on, a gross corruption that is infecting people and making everything bad. So yeah, I guess I'm only explaining my confusion is that, like, okay, I'm getting sent to this island to pull out the roots of this fungal infection, but I'm also a member of an elite minority that are both loved and admired and hated and bigoted, being treated poorly because we're covered in mushrooms, and that some god touched us. So I look forward to when all that makes sense. So there's good mushrooms and bad mushrooms, I can only presume. It's just, and I'm not panning it. I'm just saying I was confused by this, and also it's interesting. Can I move yet? No. Oh, here we go. Standing up. Aha.
Over here.
Now, okay. I want to see. Okay, we need to go talk to that guy, obviously. But I like doing things wrong. and like fucking around to find out. Okay, I can't climb that. Alright. Now I really need to see what things look like in third person. I need to decide which one I'm gonna play as. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. Sometimes I like first person, sometimes I cannot stand it. We got some dead folks right here. Let's talk to this guy.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Thank you so much, blue friend. Oh, okay. I see. So, oh, let me... It's a complicated thing and we will get to know it. Yes. Alright, first of all, I see that this doesn't look good like that. Up there. And then I see that I probably should go ahead and hide this chat for a second. You know what? I'm gonna hide the chat on the Twitch side of things. I'm dual streaming over to TikTok, but the only chat that shows up in the visual display is from Twitch, and that's redundant for Twitch viewers because they've got the regular chat panel there. I'm gonna leave that up so that TikTok viewers can see what the Twitch people say. Now I wish it worked the other way around too, but oh well, it doesn't. Okay, what's going on? Constitution. Let's talk more than a shipwreck. Yes, perception. Okay. So when it's got, here's the dumb question. And also thank you for reassuring me that you will not say, oh, you know what? I just realized I missed some of your comments there. It doesn't tell you much at the start, but you will get to know what godlike and stuff means. Yes, good. And then you responded to my statement about the mushroom games. Godlikes are a race which are touched by gods. So I won't say anything. It's a complicated thing. You'll get to know it. Cool. I look forward to learning all that from within the game because I love that sort of thing. And I wasn't complaining, just expressing my curiosity and confusion. Okay, here's another question for you. When a chat option has a stat, is that to like indicate the odds of success in the conversation? So like the dexterity, how do I have 2/1 on dexterity? Oh, do they have the numbers backwards? That's not how you write fractions. And then what does it mean to like, what if I pick this one that's got no stat on it? I wanna give this furry blue-faced friend a compliment because I like complimenting people who do things for me, right? Especially in video games. But oh, thank you. The first number in this setup here is not. It's not the overall. It's how much. Okay. Okay. I need to. So like, sometimes the one without stat might even be better. But usually it isn't. Okay. Well, there you go. At that level, that feels like the game is like, hey, there's enough mystery in what you didn't see because of your choices that you're going to want to play it again. It is a bummer that it doesn't seem to have a New Game Plus sort of setup. To me, that's brand new. I mean, I know it's been around for a while, but I've never played a game that features that and finished it. And then again, I've only been back to video games in a serious way since I started streaming. That's a whole long story. Okay. Since it is my very first dialogue choice, which do you recommend? And if that's different than what you chose, what did you originally choose? I'm just curious. Your tip would be to pick what kind of person you are from the start and keep to it. That's always the best suggestion when it comes to this sort of thing. Well then, I'm the kind of person that'd be like, hey, thanks for dragging me out. Although that is an overwhelm, right? I've got 2 and I only need 1. Part of me is also confused and I want to get answers. But part of, gaming-wise, I'm also just asking, huh? Touche.
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you.
Oh. Okay. I recall flashes, explosions, men screaming. Was it real? I'll contemplate my near death in the time. Where we watch up? Okay. Let's go with this one.
Aye. It was... well, it's over now. We're lucky we landed here. Fort Northreach, off the Living Lands. I've been here before. It's an Adira outpost. But...
something's not right here.
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire. And it could only have come from Fort Northreach.
Oh!
It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen.
Ha!
Unless...
Oh, look, my scholarly thing comes in.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Groovy. Oh, I didn't mean to all caps that, but I'll stand by it. Thanks for that last bit of advice. Just ask it. You could basically forget the stats and just pick the option that suits you or your character the best. Rock on. Okay. The mission can go on, right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague. What about the people that attacked us? Then we have to get to the mainland. I'm a little concerned that we got attacked. But also, I'm worried about this soul plague. Oh, now it's too quiet? Okay. Let's try another setting. Let's go half the distance between where we are and where we were. Test. The only reason I haven't got like a nice set point that's like good for is that each game seems to come through at a slightly different volume level. The dialogue is quiet, but the music is really loud. That might be an extra internal thing. Well, let's see if we can't fix that in the settings a little bit. Here we go. General volume, 100%. Effects volume, blah. Music volume. Ooh, music volume is already at. UI volume, voice volume. There, okay. In theory, that should help a little. We drop the thingamahoo volume. Next bit of dialogue, let me know. The dialogue is quiet. Dialogue, yes. Don't worry about the typos. Don't you ever worry about that. I don't judge. And 90% of the time I know what you mean because I've probably written the same typo. Hey, by the way, Holmes, thanks for being here randomly. It's been ages since I've had, well, I mean, occasionally I get a real viewer. But you've been the most, like, realist. Like, you're here like, hey, I know this game. What's up? Let's chat. Like, thank you. I get mostly, like, spam bots telling me to buy my viewers from so-and-so. Which is annoying. So I salute you for being a real gamer, a fellow human enthusiast of video games. That is, well, I can only presume that you're a human, and technically I'm not human. So, but I digress. That's a joke, of course. Welcome to my live stream. By the way, one of the weird things about my live stream is that it's a working MacGuffin inside of a sci-fi book series that I'm writing, where people in the future discover the content that I'm making now, and then go, oh snap. This has something to do with what we're going through. Because the future, everything is a video game, but people don't realize it. That's a whole long thing. But anyways, no problem. You were interesting enough to stick around. Well, thank you very much. I try my best. And it's funny because right today I'm like out of it. I've been fighting off something, probably the flu, although it feels a little funkier than the regular flu. But then again, all the flus are evolving a lot, so ugh. I feel marginally better right now than I did this time yesterday. A little bit. Enough to be like, okay, this game just dropped. I should go check it out. Okay. So yeah, I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you have been interesting to me. Like, I'm finding all this, you know, you're being engaging. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Let's ask about the question, this one.
May not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape.
All right.
We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Resolve. Follow me, we'll get through this together. Well, but we'll do what we can do, then let's go. Do I want to take leadership, or do I want to, like, delegate? For funsies, let's go with this one.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Uh-oh. Oh, there is a dot. Okay, good. There's nothing worse than when you can't pick up a thing because you don't know where the dot
Supply
is.
survived, for all the good it does.
Oh, wait. Duh! I've got to set up equipment. Alright. Good times, good times. I will, thanks. Okay, cool. By the way, it is not wrong to ask in the game for examples an option. What do you mean is not a bad option. If you don't understand something, you should ask. That is also very applicable in real life. Okay, you have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing Y. Cool. Press right trigger or left trigger to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing right trigger and hidden or transmogrified by pressing left trigger. Oh, this is in the inventory screen, not while playing. Okay. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and each piece of clothing provides distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. Left trigger, wield offhand, right trigger, wield main hand. Ooh, journals and quests. The quest tab of the journal displays every quest that you have acquired, grouped by region. Main story quests will always be at the top, followed by side quests, companion quests, bounties, and treasure maps. This icon next to quest indicates that it will be of higher challenge based on your currently equipped gear. Press Y to toggle completed quests. Documents tab of the journal, Robert, blah, 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 blah. Tutorials. Basic, combat. Alright, there's lots of things there. I want to clear all the things. Oh, there is a, like, pure fist melee option. That's interesting. Sometimes that's fun. That's standard. Crouch, standard. A to jump. Yeah, slide. Press A to ascend and B to descend while swimming. While underwater, keep an eye on the breath. Yes. It's very acceptable. What are these? Ability screens. Access all ability trees. Okay. Oh my goodness. From this screen, you can view all attributes. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba, journal screen, journal documents, requests, that screen. Fast travel beacons. I like how much blue and purple is in this. Press A while hovering over an untracked quest. Objective to make it your tracked quest. Bleed. Oh, let me catch up with your chats there, friend. Well, I'm basically a min-maxer when I play games like this. I would fixate over what option to pick, but as I play the game, I realize it doesn't matter. Not saying the options don't matter, but you can come back from a wrong decision, etc. Oh, very cool. That I appreciate. Although I'm always okay. Oh yeah, these are just accumulation of damage styles or damage types. Neat. Ooh, there's encumbrance. If there's one mechanic that I'm usually like, why? Is encumbrance, because you need to carry stuff. And then they're like, we're going to make it so hard for you to carry all the stuff that you want. Okay, there's a radial dial. Left button. Okay. Armor stability. Okay, cool. Basic attack. Right trigger to perform basic attack. Blocking is left trigger to block. Okay. Blah, blah. Dodge. A while moving. A while moving. That's good. Health things, power attack. Hold right trigger. Okay.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand.
Oh.
Why would they fire on us, their own people?
So.
I'm just wondering. We've got to make sure.
That's never going to open, is it? Encumbrance is zero issue in this game. You can move stuff from your inventory to party stash whenever you like. Oh, that's cool. That's another thing that I wasn't sure, but there seems to be party. Also, something's off with this with the audio again. We need to. Everything's way too. This is not well balanced. It doesn't feel like. It sounds alright here, but obviously it doesn't sound that great up there. Voice volume. The user interface doesn't have to be that loud or that quiet. Let's go here. All right. Let's go, buddy. Let's explore. Did I just see a pickup thing? No. Oh, obviously we're going over there. But what is this? Palm stone. Neat. I would put all the other stuff at 50 and then general volume and... Ooh, good idea. Good idea. I like that. No. Let's see how that goes. Well, I like the clicky bits. We're going to keep that sort of split the difference there. All right. Voice volume and general volume. All right. What's going on around this place? Is there fun stuff to discover and or pick up around here before we get into the main? I like to goof off. So if ever it looks like I'm playing like a moron, I'm choosing to do that on purpose a little bit. Like, let's check out the swimming.
For a swim after all that.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! Like, there's a dead person down here. That was fun. Oh. Alright, buddy, let's go. Your health is low. When did that swim kill me? Or try to? Okay, what's going on over here? What are these? Makeshift grave. The words etched into the wood read, "Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemonk to the end." Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us.
Ah, well, don't suppose they were using that either.
No, they weren't. Silver Fenning, of course. Ooh, what's this? I love boxes. Give me loot boxes to steal from. There are quests. Oh yeah, you can find amazing things. Whoa. Let me know how it sounds now. I didn't touch the output on Streamlabs. I just adjusted the stuff in the game. Then you went on to say, exploration is a huge part of this game. You can find amazing things, also good gear and weapons. There's quests also which you wouldn't get other than exploring. I'm a big explorer even if the game doesn't feature it. I always try to look around and goof off. Whoa. Here we go. I know this is just like a tutorial of like how to do stuff, so we can get started. Come on. There it is. Nice. Woo! Like, I need to know if there's a cave behind the waterfall. Like, I need to know. There isn't. There should be. Almost every waterfall in the world has a cave behind it. I think. No, come on. Oh, jump, bro. Look at this view. Look how pretty everything is. Alright. Are we supposed to hunt these things? Yes. Oh. I was expecting food or meat or something. Got nothing from it. Waterfalls with loot! Yeah, let's see what it sounds like when I speak to somebody next. What's going on?
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon.
Oh no.
We've got to hurry.
How did that dialogue sound? Oh. Compass. Alright, where's the map? Map. New things! Oh my god, I can't stand alerts like this. They just bug me. It's like, I don't need to turn those off. Breaking down items will be crucial to ensuring that you have enough upgrade materials. Okay. The compass in the upper left corner of the screen will display quest objectives, markers, as well as nearby enemies, lootable corpses. Cool. Woof. Where are we supposed to...
Zarup should be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
Ah! Missed my timing. You know what I need? I love when they target when they... Oof. Good job, Garrick. What's the matter, buddy? Waterfalls with loot behind them. Not that one. Aww. Look at the Aboriginal people cave painting things. Ooh! Oh no. We need a map. Okay, we're going up there. See, the weirdo part of me is like, let's climb the thing, the waterfall. But it's rare that you can actually super climb stuff. This is not a parkour-oriented, climb everything kind of game, is it?
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
Let's go.
Tripwire.
Uh-oh, tripwire. Tripwires can be disarmed by interacting with the ends of the wire. Okay.
Good hands.
Could I have just jumped over it though? What are these? You can actually cheese a lot of places by parkouring. Oh! Press left or right and hit the jump key to dodge from side to side. Yep. Yeah, I'm bad at dodging. I'm a little bad at blocking. Whoop, whoop.
How many of these damn things are there?
A bazillion. Now that you said that about waterfalls, I'm gonna jump into every waterfall I ever see and look for caves and hidden treasures and stuff. Nothing there. Now you say you can climb things. Oh, look at that. I actually did it. I'm surprised. It kind of felt like it wasn't going to be like that a little earlier.
Gods, it's a bloodbath.
Oof.
They've torn the place apart from the inside.
You can actually cheese a lot of places by parkouring. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Alright. You can hear a tingling sound when there's a loot box nearby. Oh, that's a good know. Chirugian's notes. Gadangda. Oh, cannot pronounce that. I did? Dang it. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Did they?
That makes you...
Are they fighting each other?
Can we go back?
Envoy, I don't like this.
Oh, it doesn't look like we can. Not here anyways. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm assuming too far. No. But there's no, like, plain old, like, I'm just gonna climb this structure. There's, like, jump and catch the ledge part type climbing, but not... We never read this. Okay. So you're saying also the mini-map, there's an X. Ah. Let me see if I can make my way back there after reading this. It's a better spot, huh? Lowell visited for the third time this week, comes nearly every day now, says insects keep crawling on him, asks for an unguent that will repel them. I've inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching, getting worse. Oh, he's some sort of doctor. Siblin brought in by Emerald and Gandenval. Found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught. Administered emetic when she felt well enough to talk. Complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Reardon showing signs of malnourishment. Refused food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think sleep with my lancet at night. Woo! Things getting dangerous. Alright. Well, this is a bloodbath. It's gorgeous. Alright. It is weirdly interesting that I missed those chimey noises. Oh. Oh! I see it. Now I see and hear it. Now the question is, where is it? Pillars of Eternity! Isn't that the name of a video game? They can be unique items, which would be a shame to miss. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I'm going to try to backtrack. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel to the beyond. Ooh. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death to life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the great wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. Alright. It's probably not the
I
pit.
remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber.
Whoa!
Is it you?
Something. Oh. The thing was talking to me. Oh, look at this. Take all. We got a key, farming, and a cheese wheel. Oh, don't I get some armor too? That looks like somebody had some armor right there. There's something right here. Oh, it's up there. Oh, I should eat something. How come I'm dying already? You're not sure if there's any missable uniques in the tutorial. Oh, is this technically still the tutorial? Yeah, huh? But I did miss something. In theory, if I had a big enough weapon, I could burst through that wall, huh? Let's see what's over here for funsies. Oh, let's go back. We've got the key thing now. There's a door over here I needed a key for. What's this? A thing? Just some coin, huh? Boom! Let's go. What's in here? Lots of stuff. Yeah! Let's... Documents... Inventory. And... Boop. Envoy. I haven't actually seen this before. The ambassador in the living lands sent warning of unrest and brewing conflict in the port of Paradis. There's always walls you can break. Okay. So, Your response to whether or not I could break that wall was probably not. Nope, it tells you you can break it. But there are walls that you can break. Okay. So just because it takes damage doesn't mean it's breakable. It did seem to take damage. Okay, let's read this letter. Our ambassador in the living lands sent warning of an unrest and brewing conflict in the port city of Paradis. Most worrisome of all are rumors of a dream scourge, a plague that corrupts its victims in body and soul. The court of Aedir is much disturbed by these unwelcome developments, any of which would threaten the stability of our interests in the frontier. Therefore you, envoy, are named as loyal servant to the Aedaran Empire who travel with the authority of the throne. We grant you the privilege and immunity to dispense our laws as you see fit and remove all obstacles by any means. Find the root of this plague and burn it out. Ah, interesting. The walls you can break are highlighted. Oh, absolutely. This guy, I get these all the time. This is what I was saying. This dude, wait, first of all, just because, hold on. Boop. There you go. Oh, my webcam's always blocking stuff. So this is Streamlabs, and I can send them a warning. First of all, no solicitation of sales and services. Boop. Bloop. And also, they're clearly selling something that is a violation of terms of service here. So, bye-bye. Okay. That was fun. It was kind of fun showing it off, just for funsies. Alright, what's going on here? Let's go back. This is... oh yeah, we just got into this room. I'm a little sad about missing out on some... there's something over here that I didn't see. Or is that on the other side of the wall? What is this? What is that red dot? Or red sploogey thing? Red widgety bits on the map. Or maybe it's over here on this side. No. What am I looking at here? Something upstairs? Something downstairs? Interesting. I don't know. But here's something else. Chicken! No. Come on, stop it. Was that me taking damage? Maybe I'm reading that wrong. That was probably me taking damage, not the wall. Woof! Look at this view! I wonder, if I jump off of here, A, will I survive? B, will I be able to trace, like, go back to the beginning and find whatever missing loot I didn't get? Oh wait, there's another thing I missed. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. The mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out, tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
Because we're fighting a fungal infection. Despite being... it wants me to go over here.
God, is this what they were like? It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Oh, I missed my timing on that. Yay! Okay. Power attack. Yes, yes, power attack. Ah! More of them! There we go. Oh my god, there's more of them coming from behind us! Woo, this guy's big. Dang it! Get the fuck out of there! Hold on, let me read your chat once I get done with this fight. I'm not good at reading chat and fighting. There we go. Ah! Boom.
I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Okay. What's happening? You said stuff. Is there a button by the wall? I can't remember. I went by this so fast, but I thought I saw a button. It's gone now. Oh! Oh, I don't know. Which wall? There might have been a button somewhere. I'm very curious of whether or not we can backtrack. It doesn't look like we can. There's the not actually letting me parkour very much. There was some sort of object over here. I don't know which wall you were thinking of, but... Oh, I should eat something. Inventory... Food items... I want to eat one. Go. There's also the question of like, what's up here? What's in this cave? Is this parkourable? I miss games where you literally can climb anything, like Assassin's Creed style. Miss. I like those a lot. I like it when that can happen. Okay, what's with this cave over here? Oh, is that it? That looks like it should be an object I can grab, but it's not. Let's see, what is this? No, it's not there. There's some kind of fun boxes or something up here, out here. Is it up this way? No, it does not seem to be here. That's interesting and weird. What is this then? What is this? Where am I looking? Where am I finding this? It must be over this way. Oh, there's a thingy-ma-hoo.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Huh. Certain berries can be burned with fire damage. Okay, that's fine. That's a whole thing. It doesn't seem to want to let me climb up there.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in!
Uh-oh.
the matter with your face?
Here we go. Fort Northreach jail key. Alright, we guess to find that. That looks like it's a thing that we need to get into. But how do we get into it? There's must be an upstairs up in here. That's barred. Aha! Yeehaw! Okay. Let's see. And also you're hitting them on the shield, which does nothing. Oh yeah! No, good point. I got a tactical more. The wall is gone now. Oh. Okay, so the more important thing was about the spot where you hit the mobs. Yes, and not hitting them on their shield. When you block, use stamina if you can't hit them. Right. Yes. Okay, what do we got going on over here? I might just oh. There we go. Oh, these are unbreakable. I do like it when a thing is breakable. I am totally used to, it used to be more of a standard default to, that one looks like, there we go. That any crate could be breakable. There's plenty of games where like you can break every crate that's in your way, but only a certain percentage of them will have like spoiled cucumber. Why would I want to eat a spoiled cucumber? The F kind of option is that? Rotten cabbage. Let me guess. I bet you use that to make the loots that have... Yeah, the glowing crates. Is rotten food used for something, or can I safely ignore this? Because I don't want to miss out, and I'm supposed to be collecting rotten food. But I also don't want to collect rotten food. Let me know what you think. Ooh, what's this? There we go. I can break this. Yeehaw! We found a thing. Interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within fort for further questioning. Demeanor, sullen and defiant, refused to verbally engage with guards. Prisoner offered standard rations and water, told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach, admitted she came to move some goods, refused to specify what kind, denied any connection to our Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Ader and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly, returned to holding cell. She's a rebel. There we go. Boop.
You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Probably, buddy. She seems like the kind of person we need to be friends with. Ooh, we got lots of prizes out of that. Ew! What is that gross monstrosity of a trophy monster? Ugh! Wow! It's nasty. I will admit to having a mild arachnophobia thing. Did we get in there already yet? No, we didn't. Now I gotta go back again and find that spot. Because there's something glowing in this cell. And I want it. Whatever it is. I don't even know. Ha! You collected everything. Probably have millions of rotten food in my stash. Oh well, I'll sell them to farmers. AKA, I don't look at what I loot, I just loot. I can relate to that. That makes perfect sense to me. Might as well, right? Let's go sell it. Where was... Is this the one? No. Ah, it's behind this wall. Duh. It's over here. Oh, there does not seem to be an entrance for that. Oh, there does seem to be some stuff I missed. Look at this. I missed this. Aw, no loot. Bummer. Okay, wait. There does not seem to... Oh, what's this, though? What the fuck are we doing here? Aha!
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
How's your aim? Da, 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 boop. I do love me some ranging action.
Nice work.
There we go. Let's go find this slave. How do I get into this other room, though? There's got to be... There feels like there should be a way into this other room. Wait, why did I see... There it is. I see a breakable thing. Is it a lie? Am I just not at the right angle for it? There it is. And it had nothing. Look, there's a ladder here. Could I have just taken that ladder? Oh no, that's not a ladder. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Stay back.
Loot is life!
On your head.
I love that.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Ouch!
Crushed your soul and everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Thanks. Calm down, I've been through a rough day. I like this one.
They never talk to you. Huh. They must not like you very much.
Brutal!
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Oh, interesting. You mentioned that that doesn't work anymore in the game, as in from here on out. The bow actually needs to have fire properties in it to set them on fire. Interesting. You're still in the tutorial and a normal bow hit set it on fire. Later they'll be like, you need to add firepower to the bow so that it'll light the thing on fire. That makes a lot of sense. Are you the Paradisian the soldiers were questioning? Promise to be nice and we'll help you.
That'd be a first. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Yeah. This reminds me, the weird, like, god thing with the mushroom on your face. I forget which game it is now. There's another game that just dropped where we go to an island and we're getting to know the people and then it's like, it's flipped. On that island, there's a tribe of nature-loving hippies and they all have growthy things. They all have tree bits coming out of their heads and stuff. And look at me, I'm totally talking to the camera like it's on and it's not. Anyways, so it's interesting and funny and similar but different. I have nothing to do with that. Can you give me the benefit of the doubt? If my people have set up checkpoints, it's for the good reason. Laugh never sleep. Paradise can't be that bad. Let's see what she says about this for a good reason business.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish.
Oh yeah, they were losing
Then
it.
the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw it all from your cell, did ya?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. I Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Okay. The storm made them go mad? A lot of these questions are interesting. But let's go with this one.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense.
That line is classic.
What if she
It's
murdered
in
this
everything.
soldier and she's just
I
trying-
got a bad feeling about this. Let's hear her out before we decide. If nothing else, I am fair-minded.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Okay. Tutorial, yes. The weapon, yes. Already read that. Do you ever think, like, I'm so tired of stroking my beard, I think I'll shave it off? Probably not, since you have a majestic beard. Oh, thank you! That's funny, actually. That's a fun random question that's got nothing to do with nothing. But let me tell you a bit. We'll go off on a tangent. I'm new to this, relatively speaking. I've also never kept my hair quite this long, for as long as I have. I really don't have any photos handy to show you, but if you were to go to my social media and go back from before I did all this, you would see that for most of my life, my hair has been like super short. Like I've almost always kept my hair like I woke up like this short. Like I didn't have to do anything. It would just, whatever was going on, it'd be fine because it was short. And then a few years ago, I do not remember exactly how many years ago now, but it's creepy that I've got to say a few years ago. Oh my God, yes, no, I totally agree. I'm curiously going way against my normal grain with this, and I'm actually shocked that I've kept it for as long as I have. I never liked growing out the beard. Never, ever. In fact, there are no photographs of me with a full beard except for one period in university because a play required it of its cast. We were doing, what did I do? That's the one other time in my adult life when I was capable of growing a beard. There was no reason to put it adult life. So one other time in my beard growing portion of my life that I'd ever grown it out really long. I'd, stubble and a little bit of playing around with it, but that was forever ago. That was like 30 years ago. Jesus Christ, the time flies. Was it 30 years ago? I don't know. But anyways, we did a production of The Crucible. Brilliant play for, set in the hysteria of the Salem trials, inspired by the events of the Salem trials. And everyone all the men had to have beards. And I hated it. I shaved it off as immediately as possible. And for some reason, I want to say like 6 years ago, maybe less, maybe a little bit more. Let's just round it out and call it 5 years ago. On a whim, I was just like, fuck it. And I shaved everything off, whatever I had going on. I often would grow out like a bit of a goatee or something, right? A little something here, just a little chin thing. And I hadn't done that in a while. But I was like all scruffy and I don't know what was going on in my mind, but I clean shaved everything. Like I gave myself I bicked my head. What's that guy's name? Mr. Clean. And then, oh, really? Yeah, I've been wondering when I'm going to get to that point. There's really no need to reference the bad guys you referenced, but yeah. I kept thinking this will last a week or two. Once it got a certain length, I was like, this won't last more than a month. And it's been like 5 or 6 years. And there are days like when I accidentally yank on my own beard in my sleep because something was like, and then I'm like, and I wake up because like my hand or something is, I'm just like, I'm gonna get up and shave all this off. But literally I'll like stare at my shaving gear and be like, it's too much work. I'm not gonna do it today. I did it purely on a whim. I've never been oh yeah, beards, they're so awesome kind of guy. In fact, I do not get them. They're gross. It's hair in your face. Like, blah, blah. You don't mind. But the beard drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, I'm actually surprised that I haven't cleaned this off. I've been thinking about it recently. One of the reasons I haven't done it, I think, is because I've been trying to, like, experiment with my branding for all my content creation. Oh, I don't have that as my default picture. My default Twitch picture used to be me totally clean shaven with hair, very like my standard look. It's not there anymore. I've got some other thing. But I figured I kind of like the look. I'm trying to go for like hippie, gray beard Jesus vibe for a bunch of reasons. But I'm also sick and tired of it. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, the mustache is the least favorite part. Like, I remember distinctly the first time I'd ever grown it all out, and the mustache was now curving under and into my upper lip. And I was like, how does anyone live like this? I used to, like, I'm a bit of a romantic, and one of my favorite things about dating is, like, a good makeout session. Like, I love kissing, right? Like, kissing, And from a young age, I was like, how does anyone want to make out with that? Just, when you can't even see the lips because there's so much hair in the way. So yeah, this is almost hypocritical of me. I did it originally just to get over I knew I had a prejudice. Like, I used to be like, what is up with people who love beards? I kind of get it a little bit more, but none of it changed my mind. Long term, I don't want to keep this. I've just been so lazy for such a long time, I haven't cut it off yet. And now I'm thinking about coloring my hair. Like, I haven't done that in a long time, but I want to do something funky for the brand. But then, so I'm stuck between, should I, like, clean up the beard and change my hairstyle first and then do the coloring? Or should I do the coloring first and fuck around with this and then trim it down in stages? Part of me wants to, like, cut my beard in different ways to the best of my ability and do photo shots of that for my character. For those of anybody following along, try to eat bread with a blanket of fur. Exactly. It's like, oh, gross. So yeah, ever since that one day, I was like, that's it. I'm not, even if I'm gonna keep the beard, I'm not letting the mustache ever grow that long again. It was so gross. The first time I ever like felt it creeping into my mouth that way, and I had to like push it out of the way to find my face. Like, no, how does anyone want to kiss that? But anyways, yada yada yada. I can't judge. There are some people on both sides of the divide that love a good bearded face and that want to just smooch on it. Boggles my mind. But anyways, that was a whole tangent. That was a random thing. Thanks for asking. You'll need a little bit of mustache with that beard for sure. Yeah, just like a little. But I'm gonna have to. I'm ramping up to getting rid of it. But I just got to decide whether, like, one thought was before I shave it all off. Yeah, no, I know it's like a 60-40. Like, it doesn't look good without the mustache. It looks kind of weird. Any of the days where I trim the mustache because it's bugging me, like, then I just have the Amish beard. It looks extra goofy. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. I like the hair, but it's also such a hassle. And I don't mind the way this looks, but the reason I stroke it is partly because it's annoying. Like, it's annoying that this is on my face. I know that whenever I shave it, though, my hands will be like, oh, it's gone for a while. Because I know, ironically, the very first time that I grew it out, that I was mentioning earlier, I hated it the entire time. When I finally was free to shave it off because we finished the show, my hands went to go stroke a lot. And it was gone. And my hands would be like, ah! It's funny. Now I kind of want to get up and just shave it right now. Another thing I was thinking about was, like, should I do a live stream about it? Or should I, like, film it and do a make content about it? Or no? Or comedy. One idea I had was before I completely get rid of it, I should shave it in, like, in the style of Wolverine. Just for fun. Because ever since I've ever had a beard for the shits and giggles of it, I'm like, I should do a Wolverine cut on it before we get rid of it. The plan was always to shave it off. I just haven't activated that part of the plan yet. Okay. That was enough of a tangent. Let's get back to the game. I'm glad you found all that funny. Oh, you know what? Right? Let's play the game. Real quick, though, since we took a nice long pause. Jump through my imaginary infinity portal of desktop imaginariness. Now currently not featuring webcam. Bloop. There you go. Oh, let's just real quick. Let's go visit our dashboards. All right, we've stabilized at 2.5. That's good. I'm happy about that. Look how much of a roller coaster it was earlier. All right, TikTok roll call. Zach. One Jennifer. Sissy. I could not pronounce that. Becky something. Erica something. Erica something. Willie Jones. Thank you so much. Willie Jones, your top viewer right now. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who's come through on the TikTok. I'm sorry that I'm not as attentive as other TikTok streamers are. The ones that can see every name, they're monitoring their TikTok lives on their phones, and I'm not because I'm worried it'll like eat up bandwidth. Although it probably doesn't. You probably should just rock my TikTok page. I tried doing that once and something about it was annoying. Anyways, let's jump back. So that's why I'm sometimes not as responsive to TikTok. What is this TikTok? Have you never heard of TikTok? Come on. It went through all the fame and excitement. You're kidding, right? Are you... Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. The game is now saying, you've been away for so long, we're going to go ahead and pause you. All right. If you really honestly don't know what TikTok is, that's the wrong scene. Come over here. TikTok is that controversial video social media app, which also features live streaming. And for reasons that I cannot explain, other than I think it's because I'm with Streamlabs and I'm not trying to stream directly inside of TikTok, I have access to... You don't understand that. Okay, come here. You're messing with me, right? You're kidding. Social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It was recently banned in the United States and then unbanned really quickly, effectively never really being banned. Excuse me. All the talking is messing with my voice and like the throat thing. I'm probably making myself more sick, even though what I should have been doing. Okay. It's still alive. I'm literally live streaming to it right now. Here. Follow my magical camera. This is my iMac. This is the horizontal output for that you're watching on Twitch. That's the regular Twitch chat. Although they have an integration, they have a deal with TikTok. They have not integrated their chat fully. But there's my other output. I know you're seeing me on Twitch. I'm simultaneously live streaming on TikTok. And because TikTok chat is not fully integrated into Streamlabs, it's supposed to. Well, I think they are aspiring to do that, but they just haven't gotten it done yet. I don't know. When you multi-stream on Streamlabs to other platforms, it integrates the chat. But for whatever reason, with TikTok, it's not integrated. So if I want to respond to the chat from any TikTok viewers, I got to do what I just showed you, which is show you my desktop capture and then leave Streamlabs over to my app, to my browser, and then come over here. Bye, Willie Jones. He was the top viewer for a minute. Anyways, that's enough for your tutorial on what TikTok is. It came back. Here's the fun thing, though, about that ban. I don't think they were ever really going to ban it. And here's why I believe that. Who originally proposed banning TikTok? Donald Trump. Who then claimed to personally rescue it from the ban? Donald Trump. Mysteriously, despite fighting the ban, they didn't really blockade it successfully, the Democrats. And then when it got approved by the Republican Congress, the Biden administration, and I'm no blind faith Biden defender, right? So don't get me wrong. I'm just explaining the facts as I know them. So the ban got voted in right at the end of that term. The administration had less than weeks. And instead of just going about their business, the Biden administration announced they would not be enforcing the ban. So even though it existed, they said, we're not going to collect fees. We're not going to pursue prosecution. Hands off. We're not going to do anything. Let the Trump administration figure that out. And then I think within days, if not less, hold on, I'll answer your question. Well, I'll try to answer your question in a second. So then the Trump administration was like, hey, we're not gonna do anything about the ban either. And then he gets into office, right before he gets into office, he makes a claim, Trump does, that he's gonna rescue TikTok from this evil Democrat ban. But he's the one who personally started it. So I'm convinced it was all theater. And then the curious thing is, it was only offline for 12 hours. And even that isn't a gross misrepresentation of what seemed to have happened. The app got blocked on the marketplaces. In other words, you couldn't download it. If you still had the app, for 12 short hours, when you fired up the app, you would land on a dead-end landing page. Curiously, it was transparent, so behind it, you could still see the videos loading. You couldn't listen to them, you couldn't watch them, but you could see that a different video loaded up every time you opened the app. The rest of the world during that 12 hours had undisturbed access to everything on TikTok. And then 12 hours go by and it was suddenly, the landing page was gone. No one made any official announcements, but TikTok said, something, 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 Trump administration says we can keep operating. Oh, for sure. Trump is an absolute clown. He's a clown that's getting away with dismantling this country, though. But that's a whole nother thing. I need to do a podcast episode about that. Bloop. Pin on the corkboard, I host a podcast that is specifically centered on, well, at least one of its many focuses is openly criticizing the Trump administration. Both Trump the first time and now. Okay, anyways. He says the UK started the war. Sorry for my comment. Oh, no, that's fine. Don't be sorry. Everyone's allowed to express themselves. If we disagree, we disagree. I'm never one out to I will argue my case, but then if someone has a convincing argument, I will consider it as fully as possible. What does TikTok give more than YouTube Shorts? Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah. I know. That's all the rage this last 24-hour news cycle. He literally called Zelensky a tyrant, which echoes back to what what's his name did back in, setting up World War II. Accusing, oh shit, who was it? I forget who, this the blah 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 is a tyrant, is a tyranny, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's the crazy part. He's getting away with doing it. It's brutal. Yeah, same here. I'm a little more disgusted than afraid, but yes. His fans really seriously seem to think that he's going to somehow create world peace. And he was supposed to end both the war against Ukraine and the war against Gaza. Well, I mean, the invasion of Ukraine and the invasion of Gaza, because theoretically the second war is against Hamas. But they did that by invading Gaza and demolishing it. He promised he would end both those wars on day one. It's been a month, and both of those things are still simmering away. Although there's tenuous ceasefires that are apparently sporadically broken. Yeah, I know. While his fans blissfully swoon over his supposedly God-chosen ability to end wars, he's gonna walk us into more wars. Exactly. You guys are gonna be way closer. And yeah, like Europe is... I was just having a debate with someone on Facebook earlier today before I decided to try streaming. There are people simping for Putin and wanting all of that to happen in the worst way possible. But that's a mess. If you're fascinated by this sort of stuff, if you're interested in the public discourse debate of these sorts of things, I humbly invite you to find my podcast. It's a podcast with many little podcasts in it. It's real, raw, radically unscripted. It's me, sometimes rambling, sometimes speaking quite eloquently. But I have, since the day dear old Donnie announced his run for office the first time and rode down a fake golden escalator, I've been hosting, not the day, that's the day that I got inspired to do the podcast. I started recording, experimenting with it a few days, and within a month or two, I was like pretty consistently putting out episodes every once in a while. So I humbly invite you to go check that out. Okay, for reals, back to the game. I've got some opinionated opinions about all of that, and I've already put them all out there. I'm worried for everyone that borders Ukraine and anyone in Europe. Let's focus on the game. Okay. Raising an eyebrow. Keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Okay, so I want to know how many other races there are in this world, because in character creation you can only choose human and elf. What's going on with the blue furry guy? I'm not going to leave someone in an abandoned jail cell no matter how suspicious they may be. Unless, of course, they look like they have murderous intent.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Also, I can't help but agree with her.
If we live to regret this.
Don't you worry, buddy. I'll defend you in case she gets wonky. Alright. What do we got over here? Nothing lootable. Nothing seemingly breakable. I wish you could break out from here. But then again, she would have been able to do that, right? Okay. I'm sure I'll get familiar with them soon enough. Alright, now my question is, okay, where are we? Like on the map. Should I bother going back to the beach and trying to find the lost stuff, or should I just save it for my playthrough of something else? Ooh. Whoa, what is he throwing at them? There's still somebody over there. Where are they? There they are. Oh no, I think we just killed them. Aha! I find you now. There she is with her blunderbuss. Okay. Or let's focus on the game, or can we? I'm easily distracted. Oh, let me share with you a reason why I'm okay with being easily distracted. So, this is a content creation project of many projects. I hyped this a lot, but I haven't really talked about it in this episode. One of the things that's going on is that I'm writing a book series, or trying to, in a very messed up, disorganized, disjointed way, because I'm a crazy person. And in that book series, I want to make my other content creation projects a working MacGuffin. Like, my book series are set mostly in the future, in a kind of Matrix-like world, but totally different. And so these technologically advanced people discover all this content from this character, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, from different epochs in history. So there'll be like gramophone records and ooh, what's over here? And other things like that. Where is the map? That's not the map. I will probably
just don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Yeah, duh. I'm probably gonna replay the tutorial once I get through it the first time. Oh wait, I meant to go up there. I wanted to go see what's going on over here on this side of things. Hey, we found stuff. Or maybe not. Is this where we were going anyways?
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Ha ha. Ooh. That jump does last a little longer than I thought it would. So that's throwing me off. Bushes! Is there any way to just like put everything away? Aha! Good, there is. There usually is. Am I supposed to climb up here? I don't think so. Here comes the pitch. Yeah, for sure. For YouTube, definitely cut out all the chatter. Huh? Are you going to pitch an idea? Is that what you mean? Or what did you mean by that? Here comes the pitch.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Stay in the tall grass. You can get the drop on them.
I knew this was a bad idea.
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Hey, I leveled up. Okay, wait. I need to back up here. To be in it. Here we go. Your first ability. What should we get? Charge. Fighter active. Dash forward to smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy walls. Ooh. Shatter frozen enemies for bonus damage. Tanglefoot or minor missiles. Summons 3 magical missiles. Projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large numbers of damage. I presume I'll be able to pick from some of these later, right? Like I kind of want to get charge, but I kind of want to get minor missiles. Which one to do? Let's go with charge. Ah, thanks. I chose charge for funsies. Casting abilities. When you level up, you will be awarded an ability point that can be spent on purchasing or upgrading abilities. Action radial left button or from quick slots. Okay. Ah! Oh, dang it. Ah, I got the wrong thing. There we go. Hit them when they're stunned. Yep. Okay. What's going on over here? See, there's a waterfall. Now I want to go climbing down up in there to see if that waterfall has hidden secrets. Just because, especially because of what you said. Oh, we found a thing! Yeah. That's cute. Oh! I did not mean to jump off that, but oh well. What do we got going on over here? What is this? There's a thing over here. Wait, I'm not hitting this right. Aha! Can I climb this? Oh, there we go. Oh, that took a minute to get the... Oh! Alright, never mind. We're gonna try other things. This is the cave we came out of, right? Yes. Okay. What we didn't do is explore over here. Oh, they just fell and lit on fire. I guess next time I have to actually successfully climb up there and catch them. What was the other thing I wanted to check out? I keep thinking those are things, but they're not. But that wouldn't be your playthrough. Touche, good point. You can't. Well, you can, but it's not worth it. Alright, fair enough. Alright, here we go. I've got to check to see if there's secrets behind the waterfall. Nope. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that, but oh well. Oh, I guess it's fine. Part of me absolutely wants to like jump off this or climb down these and go back to the beginning to see what I missed, but I'll just relive it. I will probably replay this from the beginning. I often do. This is like my first impression look, and then once I get like my brain wrapped around the game, then I'll just usually run a second character or a new character to like start the game over and try to do the first bit of the run better.
Better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Those look dry. Ah, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Use the grimoire. Okay, so that means we got the... We should probably need to equip that, right? You've equipped a grimoire. Hold left trigger and press A, B, X, and Y to cast a spell.
Worse than wrath.
No, that's not the spell I wanted, though, is it?
Worse than wrath.
Mugren's Fury in a book.
Oh, there's a list of what the objects are. Good. Okay. I somehow didn't see that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff going on in this area.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
Oh, shit. I just let them know. Oops. Nope. Hang on. I wish we had more... Which you what? There's icons on the map. The trees are basically just food, but the bushes are upgrade materials, which you definitely should take. Ah! Good to know. I'll get into dismantling things soon, too, I think. Here we go. Ah!
Now you've done it. Oh.
Why do I keep missing? I suck.
Find your left side.
Oof. I'm not feeling the targeting. I was told there'd be like auto-targety magnetism and it's not feeling it. Woof. Okay, you know what? We're going in close. Oh shit. I did not mean to switch this. Oh god! I'm gonna die because I went at this with the wrong stuff. Yep. Oh, I have been incapacitated. Oh snap!
Be your sake. Then. Be your sake.
What are you waiting for? Heal yourself!
Woo! Barely survived that. That was fun and thrilling. If every game was easy, it wouldn't be fun, right? Okay, wait. I want to heal myself. There we go. Also, I miss having I like this combo, but I also like the shield combo. Press jump button with left, right directions to dodge. Yes, yes, yes. I'm terrible at that. I always forget to dodge. That's an old school trait of mine. And I'm working on it. Oh, that's right. No, no. I just did this. I just did the dumb thing. Ooh, there's a cavey thing. Let's go look in the cavey thing.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Oh, the godless. You mentioned them. Here we go. She's like ready to go. Like, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, friends. The crumbling ruins. That's funny. I was looking at the wrong thing. Uh-oh. I hear people. Are they good people or bad people? What's down here? Anything interesting? The swimming is cool. Not very many games give you good swimming. Oh yeah, they're baddies if they're in red. That's a classic standard, of course.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
Hello.
You can't kill me.
Oh.
No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get why you were scared of my face. Poor bastard, didn't expect it to be like this. Must have blown through the outpost like wildfire. Let's not assume anything, we don't know what we found. Okay.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us?
Let's eye him warily.
You're staring. Stop staring at me. Are you going to bind me too?
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
Let's help this.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
You can't understand us, can you?
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! The venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
Brute violence doesn't
He
need
couldn't.
articulation.
Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
This is no unease of the mind. I suspect dark magic is at work. It would be fair if you stand down. You killed your own men, you need to pay.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame.
He's sickly, but
You
something.
turn deaf to us.
He's probably actually making sense, they just don't get why.
This could come to blows. Keep your guard
Are
up.
we gonna have to fight him?
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
Oh.
Now you've done it.
Oh, I don't have enough thing. Never mind. Ah, I'm so bad at that. Nope. Ah. Dang it! I'm so... Off. Why can't I do this thing? I'm busy. Come here, you. There we go. Oh, shit! Ugh. Dang it, I suck. Ugh. Come on, pick the thing. Oh, get out of there. Ugh. I'm gonna hit him in the head. Okay, that's not working for me. Go! Move! Move! Ah! What is going on there? Why am I accepting? Tooltip. What is this? Consumables. No. Ah! Ah! I am so much better at Call of Duty than this kind of gameplay, believe it or not. Okay. I'm gonna try this combo. There we go.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't.
Woo! That was fun. That's clever. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've played a game quite like this, and I've been over hyper fixated in Call of Duty. So yeah, you're right. Like I need to figure out the way the party mechanics work and all that. It's not your fight. Just go back and let the guys tank it, and then shoot from afar. You're going in. That's your problem. You made it so much worse, but grats for winning. Yeah, I'm kind of goofy. That way. It takes me a minute to figure out like how the game wants to get played, especially when it's new. A new game. There's a weird adjustment that happens from like I've been playing Call of Duty a lot because it's a whole focus for many reasons why I want to feature Call of Duty and play Call of Duty. Part of this is all inspired by the fact that I missed out on Call of Duty for so long and wanted to play it, and now I have this opportunity. So I might as well play that since I never got to. Okay, let's read this letter. Stedman Ralke, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught at Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt that you're unaware of this. Your third incidence of desertion in the past month. The green guy actually has a skill that takes aggro. Oh! So let him... He's my tank. I realize that your post grants your greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See that you impress the importance of duty upon charges.
I believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
What's in here? Well, there's stuff over here. Aha! The Godless! Let's find out about them. Torn from the field notebook of Gjeda Tendrir. That's a hard one to pronounce. Captain of the Aeduran Expedition Corps. The expedition team Well, that's how I played the tank. He tanked and I. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. I was nowhere trying to. I was in no way, shape, or form saying that was a bad idea. I just hadn't really quite figured it out. Thank you for helping me figure that out. Or telling me. I guess you didn't really help me figure it out. You just blatantly told me. That's awesome, though. Thanks. It's a great thing to understand. So named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship with Andra and a number of unique cultural rituals which would venerate and placate her. Galawain, too. They should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. I have never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Barath, the cycle of their lives. It's as if these people have no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of the deep summer and the shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots. Pots that only people who recognize and value beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? That's a funny question. Oh, no need to apologize. I appreciate you pointing it out to me. I might have taken forever to figure that out, that, like, I didn't have to be the primary in the party system. So don't apologize. I appreciate it. To understand the purpose of the ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always towards the gods, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I feel the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. Alright. Oh, something else to grab somewhere. Come here. Or is that... there was nothing to take. Wait, what's all that down there? How did I miss that earlier? Okay, I'm going backwards to see if I can't find what that was. Of course I missed it. I swam through this thing and didn't go looking around. Anything else to loot from him, right? No, okay. Stuff! Oh, I should probably just collected that and not eaten it. Okay, there's all kinds of weird things going on directionally. Let's go over here, Avi. Is that where we came down from? I guess. Aww. That's a sarcophagus. An armor pelt. Or just a regular pelt. Aww. Okay. It's over here. This is where it wants us to go, I think. Oh, I'm not sure.
Closer, we twine.
Spooky, scary voices from someone. Oh, was I supposed to interact with that other stone? Darn it! You helped me understand that I was not the primary. Yeah, see, I did not really understand that until you pointed it out.
You have returned.
Okay, what is this?
We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said that I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
Uh-huh.
No. I think something in the address spoke to her.
Me specifically, like a calling. People have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they? Probably hit me ahead in the shipwreck. Like a calling.
When you put it that way, maybe so. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
Ooh.
That's some gift.
So I'm unusual even for people like me.
Sure seems like it. Now, we've still got to get to Paradise.
Yeah.
Boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
See, now I totally want to see if I can run all the way back to the last place where we had one of them things. Because I didn't talk to it then. Okay. Also, we didn't go exploring this area. And then we backtracked because it freaked me out. What's over here? Yeah. Take all. Oops. Oh, we were just on the other side of that, huh? Is this breakable? No, that's a pottery or something over there. Wait though, does my magic thing do anything to it? No. Oh, I know why. That was the wrong magic bit. Oh no, wait, that was the right. Why did my magic spells change? Did I mess them up somehow? What did I do? I love how they all crouch down with me. Alright, F this. I'll worry about all the things I think I missed when I play through again. I'm not going to worry about it now. Although I do feel like I screwed up my... normal walls. Thanks, I know. Okay, wait, is this not the way to go? Oh, wait, here we go. Ooh, I'm way lower health than I realized. Cures poison and bleed accumulation. I'm not gonna eat the spoiled cabbage.
Boat! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
Hoorah! We did it!
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't
Thanks.
lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
Are you coming or staying here and arguing?
Hey, I told you. I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
Word.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Oh, Arcane Scholar. Let's see what the knowing is my luck. It's bound to get worse. It has to be the Dream Scourge. I won't rest until I get to the bottom of it. It's neither curse nor illness. The first step is to identify the cause.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
That's because
Will
I'm
you
magic.
get on before I leave without you?
Word.
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Dumb question. Is this the end of the tutorial or is there more once you get to the mainland? I'm sure I'll find out in a hot second.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Okay. Look how pretty everything is! Hold on. I'm going to position her for a picture. Bloop. Oh, there's... Ah, I keep ruining it. I'm going to put her over here. Aw, get rid of the interface! I just want a cool picture. Is there a camera mode? Let's save the game. New save. The tutorial is actually mapping your life. That's meme-worthy, but what does it mean? Normally, this is where I stop. Oh, I can't believe this went 3 hours. Well, part of it is we went off on some really cool tangents. But I usually just play until the tutorial lets you go and sends you off into the world. And then I stop and I assess what I think, whether I'm going to play it more. And then if I like it, which I do, I usually re-roll a new character and play through the tutorial again just to see what I missed and to try to get through it more fulsomely with more rewards and stuff. But tell me, what is... How do you mean the tutorial is actually mapping your life? That's intriguing. I'm actually now torn. What do I want to do? You cannot go back on your ship.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency.
But
you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What will you do after this? Or is this flirtation? Is there romance? You think it's done? Okay. So this is sort of the landing point at post-tutorial.
Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere. Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right?
Do all the locals dislike us?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends.
Yeah. Colonizers.
Paradisans a chance. That's why we came here in the first place.
Okay, bye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
And she's just gonna stand there forever.
Suppose this is where I leave you then.
Oh, I thought he was...
I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What do you mean, though? I still need to know what the tutorial mapping my life means. What does that mean? What will you do now? I thought Garrick...
I don't know. It's all just sinking in.
Can't I keep them as my party?
Hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine.
Because colonizers are always unpopular.
I figure you can survive anything.
Okay, goodbye.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Is that a good thing? The game world and design is absolutely gorgeous.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
Whoa.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea.
Oh boy. I love that moment of like, and I am that person, you punk. She's very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue.
Sure, that's what all
Please,
bigots
Cordova.
say.
Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
So godlike?
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the...
So there's Myrrh people!
But he's gone, along with our claviger.
Oh, interesting. You map my life. You think... Okay. Wait, we need to stop and talk about that. The tutorial is mapping your life. You mapped your life. I mapped my life for you, and you deem me to be clingy and trying towards wealth. Bro! That's interesting. I'm not even offended that you would bust something like that out. Many people would, I think. Okay. We're going to have to pause right here. We're going to pause everything right here. Lay it on us, oh Freud of video game analysis. I get what you said. I can neither confirm or deny if I 100% agree with it. But hey, who doesn't strive towards wealth in this situation we were born into? It's the only thing we've ever been told our whole lives to try and do. Except for maybe like find your passion and, you know, do what you love. But it's always been towards the accumulation of wealth, enough to provide for yourself and your family, right? But I digress. Clingy. I have attachment things. I like being attached to certain people, but I'm also very, like, I'm a seclusionist a little bit. Some people would describe my lifestyle as a hermit lifestyle. Like, the people I see most often right now are the folks at the grocery store. Like, I don't socialize much. I don't go out much. I'm live streaming a lot, so there's a lot of that. I guess the place where I'm clingy, I would admit to being clingy in, like, romantic relationships. But I don't think it's, like, I haven't had a partner tell me you're too clingy. Well, that's not true. Somebody was about that. But we weren't super serious. They were, like, always sort of like, let's just be lovers. And I was like, but I want to make you my girlfriend. But anyways, I will say this in my defense. I don't think that I'm greedy. If I were, I'd be way more frustrated about the fact that I am poor. I know I don't look like I'm poor, but I'm poor. I'm not even broke, I'm poor. I'm just also really, 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 really lucky that, like, certain circumstances worked out for me. But it's a whole nother story. Do you really think that video games can map that out about people? I've never really thought about it in that way. I'm intrigued now. All right. I'll give you time to think about those questions and give us some answers. I'm going to go back over here. Cal Vigor. Who or what is the Caldigger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Oh.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So we made up some new ones.
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Well, that's lame.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
All right.
See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
What is this about a Steel Garrote?
Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrotes are involved. I've never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh. What are they doing here? Perception.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe.
Oh.
Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
I have never met one of them.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
It always bums me out when our main character is not voice acted. I don't know why they couldn't have given us that. But oh well. So, Holmes, you didn't like my questions. Or did you disappear on us? I'm not offended, don't get me wrong. I'm intrigued how you came to those conclusions based on watching me play the tutorial of this game. What are they doing here?
You tell me, envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Ludwine is a terrible sounding name. Great, something to look forward to.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
That's interesting. Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
Oh, it's like that,
We'll
is
have
it?
time to worry about Ludwine later.
Oh, I was just asking you, like, oh, maybe you stepped away or something. I was intrigued. I went on a whole little tangent. I was intrigued by your statement about the tutorial mapping my life, and then how you deemed me clingy and trying towards wealth. I guess I didn't really ask a question. I kind of rambled. What about me playing through the tutorial led you to that conclusion? I can't deny that I'm a little clingy in my romantic partnerships, but not in the, like, smothering people physically kind of way. I just have a strong attachment when I like someone. I don't think I'm clingy. And then striving towards wealth. I mean, isn't everybody? Also, no, not a lot. I have a weird relationship with money in as much as that I would love to be a job creator. As a creative person, I would love to create my own studio, hire people, and collaborate to make art. And I cannot for the life of me make that happen without investment capital. So there's that. I would love to get some great investment. I don't know how to do it. I haven't been trying. Indeed. But this is a fictional world. And although I agree with you, like, choose how you would choose, I don't think I'll ever encounter situations like this in real life, right? I am choosing how I would choose if I lived in this world, not how I would choose if here in the reality of the world we live in. But anyways.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
All right, now we have a new companion. Okay. Kai, seasoned soldier. Fire and ire. Fire starter. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Let's go, buddy. Claviger's landing beacon.
Porgrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Oh, I see. I was wondering when we were going to find those. Yeah, stuff. Oh my god, there's so many things. Let's go.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Wow, they're not happy about stuff. I love it when there's interesting and meaningful background dialogue. Fair enough. No, yeah, I appreciate your statement there. You're not judging me in real life. You don't know me. Indeed. Yes, I've already read all that. Thank you. Ooh, we got a ways to go. All right. Part of me wants to stop right here, take a break, and then do the thing I said, which is play the tutorial all over again.
What do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket.
Oh, apparently I can talk to them. Also, he wants to talk to me or something? Oh, how do I make him talk? He seems to have something on his mind. He doesn't have a talky talk. For some reason, these people want to talk. Let's go find out what they're going to talk about. Or does everyone have a thing?
Piss off.
Alright.
Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare?
I wasn't staring, I was saying hello.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! You better watch your step.
Okay. Lots of delightful, meaningless color dialogue. Let's go. No, actually, part of me wants to just stop right here, to be frank. Ah, our first vendor! Yay, I can sell that food.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
All right. All right. Ah. Where does this... My inventory. Let's get rid of the spoiled cucumbers. So. Oh, when did I pick up this great hammer? I want to disassemble those, huh? No. Can I disassemble them? Trash. No, I don't want to trash them. Oh, I haven't even looked at all my items thoroughly yet. I'm just going to explore a little bit and figure out what's going on.
Lands are a dangerous... Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Daggerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Okay, we should get some health potion. How much? Let's take one of those. How much gold do I have? 458, not very much. Okay. Oh, and there's another vendor right here.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Uh-oh.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Ooh, lockpicks. let's buy some of those. Hello! Thank you so much for the follow! Colm Holmes. Ooh, there's a treasure map. Let's go ahead and buy that, even though it's a little expensive. Intimidating feline codpiece. That's a choice. Treasure map, intimidating feline codpiece. My husband spent a fortune on this stale gare codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. Wah, wah, wah. I want nothing to do with this. That tasteless, though brutally effective. Brutal. Garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. That's not even what codpieces were for. But okay.
What harm could some new armor do? Hmm? Look good and stay alive.
Okay. Ooh, there's a quest over here. Are there more vendors over here? What happened? Just like jump and hurt himself or something? Okay. Let's check out. There was something about. What? Okay. Documents, I don't care. What am I looking for? Inventory. Something about. Deconstructing things. How do we do that? Transmorgify. Is that the deconstruction option? Let's find out. Oh no. I see. That just puts on the look of that. Unequip, hide equipment. Equip, transmorgify. No. How do I break things down? Transmorgify, equip, stash in camp. X. Break down. There we go. Breaking this down. You have acquired upgrade materials. Yes. Maybe we'll sell the common robe. These ones are what I'm wearing. I'm gonna equip these ones. And oh, I have a camp and I haven't even been there yet. Okay. I don't even know how it works. Let's stash those in camp. I'm assuming at some point they're going to be like, here's how you get to your camp. Right? Do I want to switch to that great hammer? I don't think so. Thanks again for the follow, Holmes. That's like the... You so far are one of the more like chill and actual like engaging... Ooh, we have points. I forgot about that. Ability tree for fighter. Alright. Ranger. Wizard. Oh my god, this system is quite complicated. There's a godlike tree. And you will be different. Okay. It's born with that power. Ooh, my companions have abilities. Oh, that's why he had a thing. Fire and iron. Fire igniter ignites the target, greatly increases the amount of stun, and reduces the cooldown for fire ire by 20%. 50%. Ooh. Which one to pick first? Let's go 50%, I guess? Let's light them on fire first. I definitely want to... Do I have points for me? Oh, no. Does it use my points, the same points for this that I could have used on myself? I guess so. Still says like he wants to talk to me, but he's not talking. But okay. This looks like a...
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart.
I already told her. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Indeed. That's so true.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Nobody can really speak to souls. I don't know.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house.
Ugh.
What am I gonna do?
I don't even know what those are. I can handle giant lizards. Let me help. Why would they invade?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in.
Well, there.
I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Resolve. I'll see what I can do about those Zurips. Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay? Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
The voice acting on this game is pretty solid, and the animations for their faces are, and the shadows and the lighting and stuff, gorgeous. I like to ask all the questions.
A little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plants died of the plague.
God, is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse.
I guess I'm picking up this quest.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Resolve.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
You're welcome, stranger. Okay. I gotta say, I love the environment. I love the lighting. I love... The movement's a little wonky. But then again, I unfortunately almost always compare... Oops. movement in any game with Call of Duty, so that's unfair. That's this quest up here, and then this is the way to the thingamaho.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, all right? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
All right. Well, good luck.
It's a fine day for adventuring. Greetings, godlike. Greetings, godlike.
All right.
Something tells me I won't be getting that compensation.
Mm-hmm.
Godlike.
All right. Bye. I thought maybe they'd want to like join my party or something. Oh, I see a little purple light over there. Ah! Okay, that was fun and pointless. See, awkward movements. Oh, what's over here? Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you are a Paradisian native, an Adrian newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be the next one to test my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Magran's essay to see what you're made of. This game would have made a great MMO. Like, why isn't this multiplayer? Would they have just not been able to serve it up? Let's go back over here where we did the look for that thing. See if we can figure out how to get up there. I think we have to go up to get into this thing. Aha! There's a hole in the roof right there, but there's also this business. Ah! I died. Jeez, crazy. See, it's stuff like that where I'm like, wait, why did I do the wrong thing? And it's just like, oh, it's just not quite the same button combos that you're used to. See, like, I see rope hanging, I'm like, is that a zip line I can zip up? But it's not. Okay. Here we go. We're back on top. Come on! There we go. Is this where we were? This is one bit. No? Is that the wrong one? Oh, that's right. You told me that it would tell me. This has to be the right one, though. Where's my kniff? Did I I did. How did I do that? What's going on? Oh, gosh. I've got the wrong thing all over the place. Ooh, let's wield that. No? Okay. This totally looked like it was supposed to be a thing we could break into. Come on. See, like, what's up with that? Sometimes it just doesn't wanna. I'm not a fan of when games, like their movement is not consistently, like, this is how it moves. If it's a little wonky. It's way over there. Some kind of purple thing. There we go. It's up here. See, now I just... Ooh, what's that? Yeah. It's a bird's nest with lots of magic. Look at that light. Look at just how beautiful it is! I wish there was a camera mode. Oh wait, was this the thing I saw that I think I'm supposed to... Oh, ugh, I just hurt myself like a moron. Yeah! No, I swear there's gotta be a way into this room, into this building. Because I saw a thing inside. Nope. What else? Is there a way in here? No. Alright, I'm gonna maybe give up on this. Oh, wait. What's over here? No, I don't think this is gonna get us inside of the thing at all. Oh, there is a little treasure chest here, though. That's cute. Okay. There you go. This one has definitely got a way in. Let's figure that out. Here we are. Oh, look at that. Stairs just automatically do stairs. All I have to do is approach it. That's lovely. Ooh, yeah. How is that a quest item? Someone has tampered with the crate, and the lockbox inside falls open to reveal satchels of woodsy, bracing-smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Haley's parsley, common to the Aryan mainland. Adaran. Sorry, I just said Aryan, didn't I? I did not mean to. That was an accident. Small doses can prevent pregnancy. A large dose can end one. Ooh, gross. Weird. I mean, it's just an odd element to include in that. We can have to, like, choose whether or not we prevent and or keep a pregnancy later in life in this game. That's a bit wacky. We haven't found the warehouse key. Where's the other? It came in that way. Let's go up here. Well, somebody was camping out up here. Nothing worth grabbing at. Woo! Jumped. Okay. I haven't found the warehouse key. Yay!
Ah, I thought you could sneak by, did you?
Oh, snap. Oh, shit. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, wait. Apparently. Oh, death. Into the beyond. Alright, friends. We're going to call that the end of our first impression playthrough. Awesome. There's a few things I would have done slightly differently, but they're minor. some of the movement just doesn't feel quite as fluid as it could be. Like jumping and climbing, I would have done differently. Oh look, we saved up here. But also, I'm also on like a way crazy tangent that's got nothing to do with nothing right now. How do I just wanted to see if I can break into this house because I saw stuff in it. Oh, and of course I was almost dead already when we went in there. Jeez. Okay, now the question is, do I want to resume my goofing around, or do I want to continue with the game as is? Ugh, see, like, there's something about the way that they fall that's a little wonky. I know, that's not a breakable wall. Hoo ha huh. All right, let's just climb down. This will hurt. Ah! Well, that didn't hurt at all. Okay. We are going to go ahead and just pause it out right here. Take a screenshot. Save the game. Overwrite. Bloop, bloop. Many thanks to Colmes Holmes for being a real, honest gaming enthusiast, actually down to chat and give advice and feedback on how this game works. I salute you. You were not a spam bot. I hope it doesn't turn out that you're gonna try to sell me something the next time I see you. I'm kidding. Anyways, friends, this has been fun. This has been real. I need to take a break. I don't know if I'm going to come back or not. I need to check in with my body to see if I'm starting to feel worse or better. Part of me wants to go back to Anno. But then again, we wouldn't have met Colmes Holmes if I'd chosen to play Anno 1800 today. So thanks again, Holmes. Your commentary was deeply appreciated. And thank you for the follow. See you when I see you. I do play a crazy, weird, bizarre variety of different games. But you know, obviously anybody is welcome to come on by to whichever game. If it's not your kind of game, then just swing by and say hi. Anyways, boom. It's beautiful. And it obviously looks like it's going to be epic and huge and have, well, a beautiful world to explore, an epic story action to decipher. I am intrigued that someone's already gone through and gotten to the end game, the final boss. And didn't it just come out on pre-order early access like only a few days ago? Like less than a week? So that's epic. That's crazy. Ooh, what do we got here? Stuff for a game that's shutting down that I don't even play very often, that I think I've recently uninstalled, but whatever. We'll get this. I'm going to take a break, probably grab a bite to eat, and decide what game to play when we come back. I'll probably come back to either replay the tutorial again, maybe with a different class. I don't know. I'm glad that Holmes pointed out to us that the class differences don't really matter. I might not replay the tutorial. Why not? But part of me always likes to. I don't know. I'm also feeling like the beginning. I'm feeling the beginnings of a headset headache, and my throat's all bummed out. So there might be a slight chance that I just call it an evening now and settle in. Oh, there's some new movies that just dropped that I really want to watch that I cannot remember the name of now. Is it the new... Oh, what is that new movie? Oh, the new what is his name? Not evil Spider-Man, but Alien Spider-Man costume guy. What's his... Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. If you're into Spider-Man. Those movies have actually been a little bit better than the Spider-Man movies. I love Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Who am I talking about? What's his name? Anyways, there's that and a couple other movies that came out. So if I'm feeling like I've just made my health situation worse by drinking coffee and setting myself up to be up all night and trying to play this video game and talking way too much during this live stream, I may tap out and just... Carnivore? No. What is it? I feel like a moron. I'm looking at the movie poster and I can see his face. Anyways. Thank you to everybody who's here. Anybody who dropped by. Let's go do TikTok roll call to see if anybody was recently in the TikTok room. Flacco, Linda, user with a number, Freddie Ramirez, Pearly24, thank you so much for dropping by. I guess I was wrong about not being as chatty as usual, but then again, it was really awesome to have an actual, like, engaged individual in the chat that was like, let's talk about the game and how it works. Any hoodles. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you very much. Whether you watch live or in the not-too-distant future, I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. I'm done. I'm out. Music. DJ Zed, play us out. Ciao for now, friends.